Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's ED.Gamer. It's 1:47 p.m. on August 8th, 2018. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm going to try to join up with Saibapunk to play a little No Man's Sky, so we're going to see how this goes. I have only played maybe about a half hour on the PS4 version, and then I completely got disenchanted after all the stuff went down with this game. But now that they're getting into they added the multiplayer and a couple of these pretty cool features, I thought I'd give it another shot and see how it is. So stay tuned and hope to see you in stream. I think I'm bugged. I have a big white screen saying initialize and a big E flashing in front of it, and that's it. I'm gonna close. All right, I think we started out to a good start by having it not actually run. So let's try again. Let's try again.
That's pretty much it. This planet is.
What's that, man? I will. Hey, your stream audio is really good, but your Discord audio is very like robotic-y and stuttery sounding. Yeah. Talk a little bit. No, still the same. You sound a little better now. I'm on Iranus T44. Is this your place? Or do I have to play the beginning? I'm gonna die. I'm too hot. How do you switch tools? E? Yeah, I'm gonna be dead any second here. Yep. So, how do you switch the tools? G? Yeah, how do they land me without a ship on, yeah. I, great. I just need to see if I can. There's a structure here. I'm going to try to get inside of it. Right. Come on now. Yeah, I'm. Am I allowed? Could I get in your ship or no? Yeah, dig a hole for me. For a minute it said stabilizing. Hey, hey man, maybe we should switch to a different Discord server because I'm having a lot of difficulty hearing you. Yeah. Maybe because is this? Are you running the server? I'm still extreme heat. I don't know why. Hold on. Hold on. Can't hear you, man. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I was a little better at this in the PlayStation version. I have to restart for my graphics changes to take effect. Hold on one sec. Always some technical stuff. So I had to change my settings to match the 4K screen, and we will try again. It's really great to stream a game when you don't know any of the controls and you're starting it for the very first time. Let's see. The graphics are better. Hopefully we'll get somewhere. I think being on Cyberpunk's planet is bad for my health. Now you're perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I hear you great. Iranus T44? You can make it Node. Yeah, all right. That's fine. So you have to, if you don't mind, reteach me here. So I have just the regular mining laser. Oh, I see you. Even with no other materials. No. Hold on. Okay. So once I hit X, how do I scroll within it? Oh, I see Q and E. Okay. No, I don't. No, I only have mining beam and scanner, and the scanner's damaged. Oh, I need to get underground again. Yeah, I'm back to like half my heat is gone. Where'd you go? Oh, I see you. I see you. All right, so I'm gathering sodium. Well, there's some carbon. Oh, I can't analyze. My analyzer's busted. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Maybe. So what was the button to bring up the tools? G? No, it's not G. No. How do you get to the recharge thing? Yeah. Oh. There you go. That's as good a name as any. Yeah. So how do I find out so I hit tab and I'm on Starship and I'm highlighting over the things, but it says like things that are critically damaged, like the launch thrust and the pulse engine, but it says I need hermetic seal and metal plating, but how do I find out how to make those? Yeah. Ah. But Starship's out of range. Right. Okay. All right. I see how to do it. Okay. Oh, you can? Very cool. Let me look. So I need, but you said I can do this in the exosuit, right? Okay. So metal plating, I need 50 out of 50 ferrite dust, so I can make one of those. All right, I need a hermetic seal. I'm trying to find the hermetic seal as something I can craft, but I don't see it. Let me see. Let me go back. Oh yeah, there's. No, no, sir. Yeah, metal plating, launch fuel, warp cell, ion battery, ammunition, carbon nanotubes, dihydrogen jelly, and life support. Yeah, hold on. I gotta recharge my. Oh, I don't have any more sodium. Okay. Right, right, right. Yeah, I don't think when I started out in the PS4 version, I was starting out on a hot planet. Okay. Okay. Even at night, huh? It doesn't get cold at night. How do I find my ship? I didn't. No, that's the problem. I started just on the middle. Give me 1 second. Oh boy. Right. Let me see. What button for the log? It says Awakenings find us, hear us. Um, let's see. Test and repair multi-tool systems. Use a scanner to locate nearby resources for life support and hazard protection systems. No. Oh, but it says. Oh wait. It says Awakenings. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. The controls react to my touch. I can only assume it belongs to me. Oh, okay. It looks like it should be tabs or tagged somewhere, right? All right. Are you leaving? Okay. All right. I need oxygen. How do I get oxygen for my life support? My scanner's damaged. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Dude, why'd you bring me here? Oh, yeah? How's space battles? I assume. Right. Right. 5 stars. Right. I hope I'm gonna make it, man. Right. I just. What's the difference? Isn't a. I just keep trying to walk to my ship. I don't know. Far. Is it a white maybe uh mine doesn't say a ship. It looks like structures. They look like oh, it's probably in a different planet, man. No. Your this must be your stuff. Yeah. Yes. There's no other icons on the horizon with the exception of you. I don't see it. I clicked on it and it has a little like waypoint symbol next to the yeah. Well, it's the thing about the ship. No, it does. Let me see. I'll probably no. It says No. Yeah, I'm gonna die again. I'm going to. Right. Now, just let if I die and I can just rejoin off you, will I just should I be near my ship? Oh, I'm gonna die in a second anyway. Life's life support offline. Critical heat. I'm going down. And that's it. What? It said extreme heat. I don't know. Let's try again. I don't know. All right, so I'm all right, so I see you. I see two domes and a yellow ship that looks like a long ship going left to right, like a freighter. And there is literally no other um okay, let's see. Use ferrite dust to repair them. So I should quit the mode select? Yep. Yeah. So just hit play game instead of join game?
You'll be able to like appropriately play at that point.
Okay.
Because I have no idea why. The only reason why I could think it didn't is because I am actually on the second galaxy. I'm in a different galaxy right now. I took a portal
Okay.
to go to another one. So that I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe it bugged your game. It could be a bug.
Right.
So
do you do normal or survival or
I just did normal.
Okay.
I mean, you could do. I wouldn't recommend it right now, but you could do the permadeath one where if you die, you lose everything. And, yeah. I was debating doing one of those saves, but just do normal for now.
Okay.
Survival mode is kind of just it's pointless. It's not really worth it because you're already basically playing survival the whole time anyway. It just makes it a little bit more difficult, which becomes more tedious than anything.
Right.
I am out of room in my inventory.
I'll try to add this to my Razer keypad so I can start saving some keybinds to it.
And most of them are, get used to relatively quickly. A lot of stuff is repetitious.
Right.
It's a pretty cool planet, though. Just really hot.
Yes. Very hot. So was opposition watching you for a while?
Yeah, he said he had to drive. He's listening while he's driving. We had to go drive. And then Erica was hanging out too.
What's the most common button, like your action button? Is it E?
E? For what do you mean? For which action?
Like your most commonly used action button.
C, well, F. Oh no, E. Yeah, well, E. E is an action button. Yeah, for getting in the Starship and like interacting with stuff. So yeah, E.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in the Starship too.
And what was the button? It was X to bring up the menu, right?
Tab. Oh,
No,
are
no,
you
no.
talking about the quick menu?
Yeah.
X. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Z is for building.
Yeah.
These crash freighters are cool. Looks like something from Star Wars. So what do I have? 2 bases or something? I don't remember me putting down 2 bases here. Can't be right. What we got up here?
So I'll try to build up my ship and then rejoin you.
Yeah, that would make sense. I would just do that. And then it'll take you back to your main system whenever you feel like it. It's a cool looking planet. Ring system.
Okay.
Whoa.
Turn my sound down a little
Bunch
bit.
of freighters just warped in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So certain systems are going to be like conflict zones and stuff like that, and some of them have like good trading. Some of them are lawless systems. Just think like Elite Dangerous. Like there's like systems where there's a bunch of bounty hunters or rather pirates. Some are trade systems. Some are high population, like high wealth. And so it's almost the same as that. You also have to mine the asteroids sometimes too to get fuel. Of course, I'm just getting silver. Which cash do I have? 9 million. I should recruit another frigate and do some expeditions. God, it's all silver here. There we go. Fugitive attack ship, mostly harmless, bounty 100,000 units. So there is a ship that I'm going to fight right now. So you want to see what this looks like, I'll show you. The attack is worth 100,000 credits. And I'm engaging. Oh, this guy must be sneaky. Got it. What the hell? This guy's pretty strong. Some of that lag in space, certain space with the green It's a little, some strange latency issue.
Oh, really?
I do, yeah. It's just this computer. I can't wait for my damn new machine to come.
When is that coming?
Sometime probably before the end of the month. One more shot and this guy's dead. What? He's dead. Not bad. Let's get some chromatic metal out of that, which is always nice. Did we get his bounty? So tritium is what you need to refuel your pulse engine. So you get those, you mine them from asteroid fields, which they're all over the place. And the mine asteroid fields, you just shoot your cannon at it, your photon cannon or whatever, any gun you have on your ship, really.
Okay. Oh, now I have a symbol for my ship.
There you go. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm trying to remember if I had to ask him because I don't remember if Frost had started the same exact time or if he had started first, then came to me after he got his ship up and running. I forget. I think he did it the second way.
You know what? You know what may have happened? Now that I think of it, you know what I think probably happened? I think that I had to repair the scanner before it would show my ship. So I was looking for the ship first, thinking it was just going to show up on its own.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, why didn't I even think about that?
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. Your ship is likely on the planet still. Oh well.
Sorry.
It's alright.
We'll figure it out.
Plus this way, I mean, you'll have your own system of stuff nearby that you can like rename everything and explore, and then you can always just dive into this one. I mean, this is I like this system too because it's 5 planets. A lot of times you don't find 5 planets. Let's see. So that is, what's the name of this one?
Are any of the animals automatically hostile, or?
Occasionally, but pretty rare nowadays. Most of the time, it's the sentinels that are the issue. So we discovered this planet, Saharan. Unknown planet behind there. That's another fugitive. What is that planet up there?
Ton of oxygen here.
A lot of oxygen?
Yeah.
Usually the starter planet would be relatively generous with finding what you need, but it's still all random. You can still get thrown on a piece of crap planet to start off with.
Do your stamina ever get better over time?
Yeah. You make improvements.
Okay.
There's things you can buy from the space stations and stuff. Or you can find them. Their missions and all kinds of stuff. So let's see, I'm at 9.4. Let's see if I get credit for this bounty this time. Somebody just joined my game. I don't even know who this was.
Really?
Rockuian. Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
How do you find? You could do randos like that?
You can. It's the first time I've gotten one.
All right.
Could be because I'm streaming. Somebody might have found me and decided to join off me. Who the hell knows? Let's see what happens. Strange, I'm not getting bounties. So that dude's on another planet. I don't know who he is. Let's say hi. That didn't even work.
All right.
Oh, it did work. Who is Rikui? Nobody's in here with that name. Hi, what's up? W.
So you can't find the guy in the game? Or you do find him in the game?
No, I'm talking to him now. I don't know who he is. I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared right now.
You should be.
Because they can, you know, people can kill you. If they want to.
It's the No Man's Sky version of
Elite Dangerous?
No, of stream sniping.
Yeah, right? Well, he said, I don't know how that would work anyway, because it's still random. Like, I don't think you, unless you're my friend, you can't. But he said, nice, I've personally never had someone join me. So I guess it just happened to match. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the hell is my freighter at? We're in this screen here because we're warping a lot.
Let's see.
Freaking bit rate, guys. I'm getting hungry already.
Medic
He's
seal.
nearby. He's flying right past. He just flew right past me.
That's cool.
This is so weird. I feel sketched out. It's the Elite Dangerous in me that freaks me out, man.
Right.
Never trusted anybody in that game.
You shouldn't.
No, I know.
There's a lot less people playing ED right now since this came out.
Well, this is doing so much better. Because this is what Elite Dangerous should have added, is the ability to land on planets, not just moons that are barren and do nothing. Not to mention the fact you get around this galaxy a lot better, even though it's massive and it's like infinite, you can get around a lot quicker. Why am I not getting the bounties for these guys? Let's try this one. I like the bounty hunting too, though. It's fun. Here we go.
I'm too far away from the
This
ship.
guy's strong. Shield's down.
Are you fighting?
This guy's coming to rescue me.
Are you fighting computers or
yeah, but he's a
player?
Strong. Yeah, the player came to rescue me now. Oh man, my shield's not doing good. I'm taking damage like crazy right now. Shit. Oh shit. My shield's up. Wow. This guy's a fast ship. What the hell's this guy doing? Why is he not dying? He's on the last... Oh, there he is. He's dead now. There we go.
How do you get pure ferrite?
You can either make it, or you can, like with the regular ferrite, or you could find ones that have pure ferrite. Find rocks. Usually the big rocks are pure ferrite. So you can make a portable refinery, which requires carbon as fuel, and then you can just put different resources in there and make better ones. So like you could take ferrite, For like, you could take carbon as the fuel, put in regular ferrite dust, and then turn that into pure ferrite.
Okay.
Or, for example, like same thing with like carbon, you can make the condensed carbon. This guy left the game.
Dude, there's sentinels coming after me. Because I'm mining?
Oh yeah. Yeah, certain sentinels, you gotta like, some sentinels are passive, some are aggressive, some protect the mining, some protect the flora or fauna. Depending upon what they do, if they have the little exclamation over them, just wait for them to go away and then you can start mining again. If you piss them off too much, they'll attack you, then you gotta go run away and try to hide. This dude came in and totally just like left the game, bro. He brought his freighter with him and everything, and he just left.
Wow.
Kind of weird. I think he was gonna try to attack me, but then when he saw I killed that bounty, he just decided to leave.
He decided no way.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe he thought I didn't know what I was doing. It was really weird. I mean, I don't know what to ask him, Ray. I'm not gonna ask him to work on my freaking base. That's for sure. 'Cause they can mess a lot of stuff up for you. I'll go to my capital ship in a minute. See if there's any expeditions I can run. The capital ships thing is one of the better things too. That's another reason why people like left the lead. I mean, having the ability to land on a freaking freighter.
Right.
And you can buy really cool looking capital ships. You can get these ones that are look like Star Destroyers. Mine's just like looks like a industrial freighter, but still, it's cool. I got it for free anyway.
You can't kill the little sentinel camera guy, huh?
If you kill those small guys, then the bigger ones will come, then even bigger ones will come, and it becomes really difficult. Okay. Especially if you're like starting off, like you're not gonna have like the proper weapons and shields to handle that kind of force. So you'd be better off just trying to run away.
Right.
Now this dude just added me to his friends list. This is so weird, bro. I'm not gonna add him right now. I don't know who that is. I don't know how he found me. Yeah, I'll let him add me later. I don't know if that was a guy from stream or what, man. So this is where we assign expeditions. So we go over here. So basically what happens is the captain of the freighter, when you save them, or if you buy it, he'll give you the helm of the ship. So then he becomes your like first mate or whatever. And yeah, let's see what he could do. We can transfer items, which we already were able to do anyway, but putting the gold, and you get a lot of storage. You get 1,000 units of storage for each thing on the freighter.
Right.
This is only a 17 slot freighter, but I can't really complain about free. Not bad. But certain systems will have the ability to do this. So like if you go to a system that is in like a war and you save this ship, they'll like be like, oh, thank you, here, take my freighter, please.
Oh, cool.
Basically, yeah, it's like you get like a lot of cool things, a lot of cool missions now. Galactic Commission, let's see. Here's one. Raid a planetary depot for 255,000 credits. That's gonna be dangerous, but why the hell not?
Why not? Might as well do it.
Yeah.
So I'm still having trouble finding that area, that one item.
Which item?
The Starship needs the. Oh, hold on, I gotta get closer to it.
Oh, because you have to make that. The hermetic seal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make that. So if you click an open slot in your exosuit or Starship, wherever.
Mm-hmm.
On the left click with create a useful, craft product.
Right.
In there should be like the launch fuel, plating, nanotubes, and if you go down, you'll see hermetic seal.
It's
You
not,
should.
It's not there.
Did you fix the other stuff first? Is the other stuff already repaired?
The metal plating is on. So
No, but I'm talking about like as far as the mission. Did you already do the
it,
other stuff?
yeah, I did the metal. The two things needed are hermetic seal and the metal plating. I already did the metal plating, but
Did you fix your scanner?
yeah.
What about the okay, go find your ship then. Go to the ship.
I'm at the ship.
Is there a bunch of like cargo pods and stuff nearby?
Yeah, I think I went in all of them. Let me double check.
Because maybe it'll be in there. I don't know why you're not finding. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hermetic seal.
Nope.
I'm looking at it now. Hermetic seal. I'm ready. It looks like, let's see. First off, you are unlucky enough to begin with a starter plan that has a high radiation, aggressive drones, and melee targets. It's a better idea to just start over entirely rather than seeking out resources like hermetic seals. Oh, that's right. I guess you don't get it to build right away. So unlike all other components you need to build, hermetic seals can't be crafted at the moment. They may be... Well, this is something... Hold on a minute. That can't be right either. That can't be right. It's saying you need to use the signal boost. I don't recall having to use a signal booster. Here we go. No Man's Sky next. How to get hermetic seal. For those starting new game, acquiring hermetic seal can be quite confusing at first, as the game requires you to progress through its tutorial-like segments before you can get the item. First and foremost, fix the few broken parts of your starship and board it when the only thing you need is hermetic seal. Upon inspecting the pulse engine while inside the starship, the game will prompt you to locate and use a distress beacon in the surrounding area. Proceed to the distress beacon. Take the navigational data model and import item for building the signal booster. Afterwards, gather all the... Okay, yeah. So that's what you... Okay. So go inside your ship. It's going to then point you to a distress beacon. Go to that distress beacon. And then you need to take the navigational data module. And then build a signal booster. And then gather all the materials to build such that... And then you can get a hermetic seal.
Okay.
And it says, worth noting that as of version 1.5 update, No Man's Sky Next, some players have encountered a message stating that the hermetic seal can't be obtained because the mission's target is located in another system. And this has frustrated many as they were left with no way to progress the game. However, some players have confirmed that this prompt is simply a bug and they can obtain the hermetic seal nonetheless. So, okay. So yeah, so that's what I do. I just forgot about it because it's been a while. I thought you started with that recipe because I have the recipe in my exosuit, but I think after you do it the first time, you learn it. So once you build it the very first time, you'll always have it because you're gonna need it again for other things in the future.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. What kind of things do we have for my expeditions? Let's see. Combat patrol. Oh, that looks tough. 4-hour combat patrol? Wow. That's a hard one there. Difficulty rating 3. Well, I wonder if I should do the 4-hour one. 1-star rating. Yeah. Screw it. Let's do the 4-hour one. Any upgrades? No upgrades. Oh, hopefully they survive.
Oh, I hope you do too.
Well, it's automatic expedition, so you have these freighters you can send out that are crewed. and they'll go out and do passive missions for you to come back and can potentially make you a lot of money. But occasionally they fail, and then you got to go to the ship where
Right.
it's broken and fix it. Fleet command on land. Speak with the commander.
Oh, I just saw 2 ships just flying over me.
Oh yeah, you'll get that a lot.
That's cool.
You'll find ships all the time. Distress beacons will help you find crash ships too. So like, you don't always have to buy another ship. You can always just fix a ship that's crashed on the planet's surface, but you won't have all the slots available to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you can find cool ships, fix them up, and then you can always just like trade them, sell them in for another ship if you want to. I have a few ships. I have another hauler ship that is not as good as my current one. I think mine is what, 30 slot 4. What is wrong with this one? Why is there a reason why I don't use this one? I know I have this one here too. Oh, that's right, because this has to be fixed up like crazy. So that's a perfect example. It needs all this. Sometimes it's more cost effective just to get rid of it. But the thing is that if you find one like this, sometimes you could sell it to somebody. Like this in its perfect state is worth a lot. It's a 38 slot ship.
Oh, wow.
So if I was to spend the time and fix this all up, it's a B class like hauler. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see. I need to construct microprocessors. Carbon nanotubes.
It's kind of like Minecraft meets Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, pretty much. Basically what it is.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Better graphics than Minecraft.
Yes.
That's the only reason why I couldn't get into that game, and the graphics are just too blocky. Like people like the things people make are cool, but it's just not really my style of game.
Mine neither. I don't mind crafting games. I just that was so much all about crafting that there wasn't really a whole lot else. At least for me.
Yeah. No, that's how this was in the beginning, and then of course there wasn't all these other extra things. Like it was just kind of like, okay, go around mine aimlessly, get a new ship, upgrade your exosuit, and that was it. Like now it's like, okay, you can work towards a freighter, you can do these bounty hunting missions, you can go around, play with other people, you can build bases,
Right.
you can make racetracks and like build like ground vehicles and stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff you could do. I haven't even gotten that far.
How do you find
I mean, you could
how do you find your ship if you lost it?
just look for the icon. It'll point you to it.
I'm looking for the icon. I don't see an icon.
You said you don't see the icon?
Yeah, I don't.
That's strange.
Is it always in the sky, or is it always on the horizon, or how do you...
Well, on top you have a compass, so look for the thing.
I don't have a compass on top.
Yeah, at the top of the screen there's like a compass.
Not for me. There's nothing. It's
No?
just the graphics go right to the top of the screen with the picture of the lay of the land. I don't have a compass.
Well, that's
Is that something you get later?
I don't think so. You press C and do a scan, see if you can find your ship icon. Or hold F with your binoculars, look around for your ship icon. Like look all over the place, basically. I mean, you know it's there because you've seen it, so you
Right.
probably just lost visual of it. That had to have been what happened the first time.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Mm. Okay. So we have those microprocessors. I've been tempted to wait for like one of the every system has one rare ship that comes in.
Oh,
And
really?
it's like super rare. Yeah, but they're expensive. They're I like there's a way to make a ton of money is like an hour in this. I don't just don't do it. I'm at 9 million credits, which really actually isn't a lot. And people making like hundreds. And some of the better ships cost like I don't know, like 30 million,
Really?
40 million. Yeah. But don't worry, it'll point you to better ships. There's just like missions and stuff like they hand you things like better multi tools. Like you'll find there'll be stuff that'll help you along the way.
So there was remember when this game came out, they were talking about whether or not you can really meet other people in this game. And I understand you can join kind of like your gaming instance, but what happens to actually if you want to really join, or is there a chance to really find other people?
Yeah, they're just like how that happened with me. So that guy that joined, he was just he put join random game, but you can end up running into people. So like let's say for example, it said so and so entered the galaxy. What that meant is that that guy was literally just traveling around and ended up coming into your solar system.
Okay.
So he'll enter your solar system. He may just be passing through, or he may be looking around. But it's still rare because the reason why it's so rare is because of how big everything is. If you go out to the when you get to the warp drive section and you look at the galaxy map, you'll see how big it is. And even on the loading screen when it's loading the shaders, every single icon on there that has a star, that is literally a system you can go to. So it's I mean, it's just massive. It's just like how Elite is. I mean,
Right.
that's why you never really ran into people unless you were in the bubble. If you went outside the bubble in Elite Dangerous, you never really ran into anybody. When I went straight to the Galactic Core, when I played Elite, and that took like 2 weeks to get there, or like a week, like a non-stop, just flying, like literally just jump, refuel the sun, jump, and that's all I was doing. It was like something like 2,000 jumps.
Wow.
And by the time I got there, I was just so burned out. And then I finally got there, and I was like, "Oh, it's nice to see you guys." And it was just this one station, and there's just a bunch of people like mining and stuff. And then I was like, And then I ended up just going back. I just went for the achievement, and then I went back to the bubble. And then even then, when you're in the bubble, you still don't really run into people all the time unless you're like near, a populated area that is like known for something, whether it be a community goal, which is actually, that's another thing they're going to be adding. They talked about this. They're going to be adding weekly events
Okay.
to this. So similar to that, the community goals in Elite, where there'll be like a system where everybody will go to. It's like a goal of I don't know what they're gonna entail, but they're gonna wait for the missions, or not missions. They're gonna wait for the their like roadmap to be like on par with what they want. They want to do just some other optimization stuff they want to do first or whatever.
Okay.
I love how that planet's right off the space station.
Could I?
Oh.
Could I? Oh, I can't break down condensed carbon unless I have a way to do it, right?
Yeah, if you go to Z, go to your portable technology or equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath there, you'll see portable refiner. It's metal plating and 30 oxygen to make. And a bunch of weird little animals. The hell?
Oh, but you need fuel, huh?
For which?
You need to add fuel into it.
Yeah, carbon. Carbon is the fuel. It's always carbon, no matter what. Even I think for the big ones.
Technology recharge.
Little blueprint research here. Let's go do a hazard protection unit, wooden frontage. What the hell's the difference of that? What is... I don't understand what the difference between wood frame, glass panel, glass floor, or ceiling panel with a wood frame. That's pretty cool. A save point, wooden arch. Oh, a straight corridor. That's neat. That'd be cool. Compression sealed door.
This is challenging.
It is. Especially initially.
And here, I've played this before.
Yeah, it's so much different than what it used to be. Like, they even had recommended people that had old saves, like, there's just no point, like, start fresh. Reddit was like, there's no point in continuing off an old save.
Right.
Just because so much has changed. I mean, even the oxygen stuff, that used to not be called that. The oxygen used to be called, what the hell was it called?
Burn trees for carbon. I guess I should have.
Yeah.
I guess I should have known that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everything is destructible, and especially once you get your little tool to change the environment around the manipulator. You can like how I did on the base, where I built it into a little like cavern.
Right.
You could just build on the ground if you want.
I wonder.
Kind of semi on the ground.
I wonder if the sentinels will come after me for killing trees.
I mean, if they see you, they come after you. If they get pissed off, as long as you stop, then they'll just stop and they'll go away, and then you just continue doing it.
It seems like
Don't care.
it seems like as soon as I scan, they come around.
Yeah, well, a lot of them don't like it. A lot of them get really pissed off. There's some sentinels on some planets that are hostile straight away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they'll just attack you right off the bat. Ooh, weapons terminal. Sweet! A research station tailored to the needs of armorers and equipped for the development of munitions and explosives, as well as civilian tech. That's pretty cool. Now imagine this, Brad. A life form displeases you, punish it, reward it, reshape it in time, and do anything you wanted. Now I have to kill sentinels. This mission wants me to actually kill sentinels. I forgot I had another blueprint analyzer in here. Oh well. Swore it wanted me to go back to the scientist. The hell? Oh, it's almost done. Well, that was good timing. Less than a minute remaining on that.
For what? Your build?
To return to for this mission. There's like a cooldown on it. And then I gotta go out and start killing sentinels for this other mission. That's right, I forgot I could build a storage container. Does that fit there? I don't understand what it means by these sizes. It doesn't seem to change. Let's try that. Five slots. Okay, so we built that. Oh, what the hell? What else does it want me to do now? That's weird.
I just scanned distress frequencies.
Yeah, so then they ain't gonna go to that. Do you not have data to operate an observatory will supply something or will let me make that. Should visit an observatory for them and see if the structural analysis they claim to enjoy will prompt the memory. It's the first Korvax I've seen that happy. Alright. I already have Bungium on my freighter. You can always bring that down. I don't know why this mission didn't update though. It's to construct a storage container, which I did.
Is this game overall still a little bit buggy?
There's a few bugs here and there, yeah.
Uh-oh, incoming storm.
There you go.
I'm slightly concerned.
Yeah, I'd be too.
There's ominous music playing.
Yeah, there's always, especially when there's a bad storm, you usually get that.
Seek shelter?
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
Anytime there's a storm, you need to, you need to go find a shelter like a cave or something.
There's no caves?
There could be. There's all the planets have something around. You might have to dig down. Do you already have the manipulator or no?
What's the manipulator?
On your multi-tool, you know it's if you press G and cycle through, you have the mining beam, terrain manipulator, or bolt caster.
Oh, I don't have the manipulator yet.
Yeah, then you can't build down the ground. You're just gonna have to look for shelter of some kind. Or hide in your ship.
I found a shelter.
Okay.
I think, yes.
Yeah, just stay there until it's over. Your ship counts as well. So if you're near your ship and it's flyable, you can just, because you can retrieve your ship remotely as well once it's flyable. You can summon your ship. No, I'm getting a storm. Alright, I'll be right back 1 second. Oh man.
Wow, that was close. I guess I can't get that. Wow, far away. You really have to travel in this game. Oh, distress signal. Of course, something's corrupted. Oh, got my seal. That's good. Anything else in here for me? Probably not. Oh, it's so steep I can't even walk up it. Evil plants. Of course, if I shoot that, it's gonna kill me. Huh, I wonder why it has these kind of blocks on it. Could I make a terrain manipulator? Let's see.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I was muted.
That's alright, man.
I was AFK a second. Let's see. What's that? Raid off Planet Depot? Let's see. What do we want to look for? Ah, there's so much sodium here. So much salt.
It's a salty planet.
It's a salty planet, indeed. Yeah, I really feel like playing Tarkov later. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I really
Dude,
feel like playing it.
that game is so stressful and disappointing. But there's something about it that's fun, and it's like it's fun to lose.
Yeah. Like, I played last night late, right? I jumped on as a scav. I didn't use my my main character, my PMC, but I went on as scav and I killed a bunch of people, and then I just got like randomly one-tapped by somebody, and I'm just like, man, come on, dude.
Exactly.
It just killed. Like, I had all this gear. I was getting ready to go evacuate. There's like 10 minutes left, and it was quiet. And all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, a gunshot, and I'm black.
And that's it.
Fade to black. And I'm like, wow. I'm always scared to go into the PMC. I don't know how the hell Axel goes in the factory and always has success. You know how hard factory is?
It's horribly hard.
It's like playing freaking Call of Duty map, dude. And it's like you have to survive it. Like you can't die at all, obviously. So it's I don't know how the hell he does it. But my character was reset, so I'm like level 1. I guess there was a wipe recently that I wasn't aware of. I haven't played in a while.
I'm up to level 4. We played it last night.
Yeah, I saw you guys playing, but I wasn't sure where to, I guess you guys were in the TeamSpeak. I gotta actually re-download TeamSpeak in a little bit. I'm gonna in a few. I'm gonna do all that because I need to eat and stuff soon.
Right.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna go to.
I can make condensed carbon from carbon, right?
Right. Yeah.
With the
refinery.
With the refinery.
Oh yeah, I need pungium. That's right. Did I bring that down for my freighter? I forget. Let's see. I have plenty of it. Oh, sweet. I can put it in my storage container inventory. Which... Is that the base one? Hold on a second here. If that's the case, that's really convenient. Let's see. Oh yeah. It worked. Will it count? Let's see. I can build a weapons terminal.
Where?
Me?
Yeah, where is the terminal at? In the spaceship or on the
in the
base?
In the base.
What's the point of having a base if no one comes to the planet?
For your stuff, so you can like upgrade things and all kinds of crap. Like your base is kind of like a safe haven for like you can build like storage and make like cool stuff. Plus, if you have like friends playing with you, then you have like a base. It's kind of like, you know, like Rust. But if people come to your planet though, they can destroy your base.
Really?
Oh yeah. They can take your stuff too.
Great.
Yeah. But there's some people that made some really crazy bases. I've seen some pictures, man. People make some like really ridiculous stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put it here. I can always change it later, I guess. So I need to recruit an armor within Viking-controlled systems. I don't even remember if the system's controlled by the Viking. Yeah, it's outside this system, so I'll do that one later. So, let's see. Locate and activate hull terminus. I need to destroy sentinels anyway for Polo. See, now, I already constructed a storage container. Why does it want me to do another one? Oh, it wants a 0 one. What the hell's the difference? Oh, that was snapping into place, but that didn't. Oh, there we go.
Hey! I repaired the hermetic seal.
Oh, that's cool. It's made like a compression door. But I'm not going to use it right now. By the way, if you build anything, when you start base building, anything you delete gets refunded back to you. So like you get your resources back and stuff.
Oh yeah?
So you can kind of like play around, yeah, and like practice building. Like you don't just like lose it all. You can delete it and redo it. Alright, so let's see if this works this time. Storage. God, I hate these stupid commercials.
Alright, what do I need now? I need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly.
Yeah, you gotta make that. What the hell? How does this have all this stuff in there? Where did I take this from? This come from my... Oh, you can have up to 9 storage containers. That's what it blueprint. I should have taken that mind control device. That must have came off my damn ship.
Seems like every time I mine, those drones come out of nowhere.
Yeah, they do sometimes. It depends how many are on the planet. The planet's information will tell you like what the planet's looking like in terms of, you know, sentinels and those kind of things. I hate that song. Freaking Starboy comes on. Freaking No Man's Sky. I have to check my ship and see if I took my storage container out of there as a result. I think that was the one I put on my ship. I guess you could just transfer it. Alright, wait for additional data to be restored. Automated archive recovery process attempting to restore additional data. User be advised when recovery is complete. Okay. Craft or purchase salt refractor. I don't think I can make those yet. No, I don't have the plans for those. See, and you gotta go to sometimes like to make like glass and stuff for your base. You have no choice but to go to the cold planets because you have to. It needs frost crystal. So unless you can buy it, then you're gonna have to go to like one of those freezing cold planets and farm the frost crystal. Yeah, so there's like certain resources on certain kinds of planets. So it still kind of forces you to like work outside of a comfort zone. But there's all kinds of upgrades you can get. Like when you first go to your first space station, you'll see like walk around like. But there's two sides. There's one side like you talk around to like NPCs. The other side has like vendors and stuff. And then like there's like upgrades to like exosuit, to your ship, to your multi-tool. You can buy multi-tools. You can find multi-tools. Sometimes they'll give you multi-tools for missions.
Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see. How do I not have the salt refract for rocket boost? Alright, we're gonna do that mission. So we gotta kill sentinels anyway. Kawaii magma lair. Okay. Alright. What is that? What did I put over there? It's like another base. Did I put that base? Another base? I don't recall putting another base over there. That's fine, we're not gonna be there. Here we go. Oh yeah. That bit rate, guys. Oh man. It's been a pretty productive run today. Somewhat. Still have to explore this whole system. I'm kind of taking my time with it. What is this base anyway that's here? Let's see. It's taking me to the base. Oh yeah, that's right. I always liked this planet. This is a pretty cool planet. Sahara ruin. A dust storm going on. Can't see a damn thing. That's right. I forgot this was going to be a cool place to build a base too. That's why I put that there. But we're going to go do this mission first. This planet's neat. It's like the Sahara Desert, got a cactus and stuff everywhere. My expedition is still doing good. So if you notice that your arrival time is taking a while, go higher in the atmosphere, just go back into space to gain speed. So see how it's picking up a lot of speed there at that approach angle. I just chopped it down big time because we're now above the atmosphere. It's the very top. Now we're in space. And we just come back down into it. Still a lot of popping in the game though. Back into the dust storm. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful around here. There's gonna be sentinels ready to attack. So we'll park a little bit away. Land, rather. Weather conditions. Sporadic grit storms. And I think that's what we're in right now, is a grit storm. What is that guy? Okay. We have plenty of ammo. We're not really going to be fighting these guys. We're just going to raid the depot. But we do need to take out the sentinels. So we're going to do both. We're going to raid the depot and attack these sentinels. After we scan this. Because I get a lot of money for scans now, so it's not bad. This is a cool looking planet though. Once the storms are over, it's nice. Because it's nice 70 degrees. So as long as there's no storms going on, it's a pretty chill desert planet actually. It's cool to look at because you don't really see too many of them. Okay, here they go. They're not liking me already. We gotta start fighting this. Oh, what just happened? Oh, really, bro? My OBS just crashed? Oh.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Wow. Everything just crashed. That sucks.
Extreme cold critical.
My OBS crashed, dude. What the hell? Start it back up. I don't know if I should start it back up or not. Well, that sucks. I don't know why that happened.
Extreme cold critical.
Well, damn.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
That's crazy.
I am back.
Welcome back.
You there?
I'm here. My OBS crashed. Wait a minute.
Why?
Oh yeah. I don't know. If my game crashed and my OBS crashed. I think my when I stream No Man's Sky, my computer just can't handle it. It uses a lot. It uses 100% GPU. So between that and then trying to use, like, I think my CPU eventually just kind of like is like, no, sorry, bro, you're not doing No Man's Sky today, which sucks. That's why I can't wait for the new computer. It won't be long. I'm just waiting for it now. It's just they're building and going through that process. So I should have it hopefully by the end of the month. Not too much longer.
Oh, so you're off the stream.
Yeah, I had no choice. It was conking out. Plus, the game tends to run like crap, but I because it's not like a fast-paced game, like I can deal with the frame drop in it when I'm streaming it, just because I like streaming it.
Right.
It kind of sucks dealing with that, and then that's the second time that actually happened. The last time I streamed it, it ended up crashing out on me, and it wasn't even that long in, so.
This must be V-synced. Is yours V-synced to 30? Because mine's 30.
I turned off VSync, but there's like some settings in their INI file that prevent certain amount of, like, there's like threading issues and core issues that you have to set. So I set them to 0, but you can also set it like based on your maximum cores and all that stuff. But I just like left it alone. So there's still some optimization issues they have to work out and everything, but it was all right anyway. I was gonna just go live again and just like continue, but I want to eat here in a little bit because I want to play some Tarkov later. I don't know if I'll stream Tarkov, but I'll probably at the very least I'll play it. But I may come back later. Plus my kids, I can hear them downstairs. They're acting ballistic now because, you know, you leave them all alone for too long to entertain themselves. They eventually run out of entertainment.
It's so much different than when we were kids, right?
Yeah,
it's like
they can't entertain themselves, man. It's like they have all the game. Like they have tablets, they have game systems. Like they can't do anything like for more than 20 minutes before this is like, oh, okay, now I gotta do something else. Like, really, go outside, go do something. Like, what? Like, I don't get it.
Here's a rope.
Yeah, right. it's
kids are crazy.
When I was a kid, I did not have the things my kids have. They are spoiled, and yet they still can't do half. Like, when I went out as a kid, it was like, okay, I'm gonna go out to the park, play basketball or whatever, football, something, baseball, anything, go out, and I didn't come back until it was getting dark. Like, and we'd ride our bikes, we'd go wherever. Now it's like you can't. First of all, kids can't really even do that anymore because like
they'll get
the society.
They'll get shivved.
Yeah, they'll get shivved. But it's absurd, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta download. That reminds me why. Here, I need to download TeamSpeak too, because since Op is making everybody use TeamSpeak again for voice, at least for the voice piece. Like I was telling him earlier before you came on, I said, you know, just like Shroud, I was like, I understand, because I was like, I know TeamSpeak has good, you know, voice quality, but the thing is, I still want to use Discord for the integration and being able to chat when I'm at work and stuff, because TeamSpeak doesn't do, like, you can't do that with TeamSpeak. All this is really just for voice protocol. So I guess he was kind of like, he agreed. It's just, I don't know, he has some sort of unusual hatred for Discord for some reason. I have no idea why. I knew the second he got back home that everybody was going to migrate back to freaking TeamSpeak again. And I'm like, damn it. But I mean, I get it. He spent money on it. So, you know, it's like, wouldn't it be very nice to be like, no, sorry, bro. Oh, did they change the user interface again? It looks like I'm re-downloading. It looks different. Different icon, at least. Let's see. I have to get the information, too.
Yeah, there's been some updates.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon it won't matter anyway, because I'm going to reinstall everything. That's going to be fun. But it's still fun having a new machine, as you know, is always nice.
Building a rig is just well, getting a rig is just so much fun.
Yeah.
And then you know, it's funny. It starts off like, how do I make jelly ferrite? I don't-
Jelly ferrite?
Yeah, I-
Jelly ferrite?
yeah.
What do
Well,
you mean jelly- you
this
talking
is-
about the purple thing? Um, I've never heard of jelly ferrite.
I'm sorry, dihydrogen jelly, I guess. Oh no,
Yeah, yeah. It'll tell you if you have the blueprint for it. It'll tell you what you need. I forget exactly the materials it needs because you can like pin the recipe. Let me see. Dehydrogenated.
it's probably just hydrogen plants.
I'm looking it up now.
It's probably just hydrogen stores in the refinery.
Are you talking about just dehydrogen or dehydrogen jelly?
Jelly.
Oh yeah. It's 50 dehydrogen. Dehydrogen can be refined using a refiner. So just go to the refiner and put in 50 dehydrogen. The dehydrogen you find on the ground, it's a blue substance.
I'm getting it now.
Ship fuel as well for launching. There's two fuels. There you need that one and the tritium, which you get from asteroids. That's the only place you could find that one is asteroids. So, but there's asteroids all over the place. Like the second you take off, practically there's like an asteroid belt waiting for you usually, and you just shoot them until you get resources, and just make sure you have enough for that. Because if you run out of fuel, kind of screwed.
Well, yeah. What do you do then?
You're screwed if you run out of if you run out of fuel in space. I've actually never tested that, but I would almost imagine you get stranded.
It sounds like
On the
it.
ground, if you can't take off, then you have to search for hope of finding it somewhere. But every planet has a trade. Like most, well, I shouldn't say every planet, but majority of planets have traders to buy stuff that will help you, or if you can't find it, or there's abandoned buildings, there's crashed sites, distress, there's all kinds of stuff. Like especially if you build a signal booster, it'll help you find different places too. But you can just fly around the surface of the planet and just keep scanning while you're on your ship, and you'll find stuff all the time. It just depends. Some planets don't have as much as others. Some have a ton. It's all procedurally generated. That's why.
Right.
So it just really depends. But I've seen some really cool planets already. Like I've seen some with like massive dinosaurs. They look exactly like dinosaurs you'd see in Jurassic Park, and they're huge.
Cool.
And then other ones that have these like weird like furry bears and like bouncy, like it looks like land squids and stuff like that. There's all kinds of actually there's a planet in the system that we were in that I could show you. There's like these giant crabs. They're huge.
That's
They're
awesome.
like 7 meters tall.
Hey, is this real? I mean, I'm trying to make dihydrogen jelly. How many of them did I need? It's telling me to process an hour and 6 minutes.
No, that's a minute. It's got to be a minute. How much are you putting in there?
I put 95 dihydrogen in it.
It's telling you an hour? Is it really telling you an hour? Press start and see if it's an hour. It might just be a minute.
Well, it's not. That's not ticking down though.
No?
No. Is it bugged?
No. Some stuff does take a while to do, but that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I only need to make one. So it must take really long to make. Let me
Well, yeah, because certain stuff is like specialized things, so like you may need to just like leave that running or whatever.
All right, any day now. I'm gonna burn out my fuel before I make one dihydrogen jelly.
What do you need it for? What is it? What is it
The
for?
the spaceship. It's the final piece.
Oh, you should be able to acquire that differently. Let me see. Let me look this up a second. Oh, no, you can actually craft, gather some dehydrogen, then open your suit inventory, select an empty slot. You should be able to craft a jelly from there.
Oh, really? Let's try that.
Yeah, because this guy goes, so I put the dehydrogen into the machine and fully refilled the machine, started up, but it won't make the jelly. It's stuck at 0%.
Yep, that's exactly what I got. See how it's a little buggy like that?
Yeah, there's certain things, so you should just be able to make it straight in the suit. Yeah, and that's right, because
Yep,
I
you're
actually
right.
have that recipe. Yeah. Yeah, that's but there's certain things. There's a wiki page, but the thing is, the wiki is a little outdated, so that's why I was looking at
Right.
the old wiki. They gotta update. Literally the entire game changed with No Man's Sky next. So like the refining that wasn't even a thing back before. So like so much stuff has changed.
Right.
I love it though. I think it's so much better than Elite Dangerous now. Even though Elite is more catered to like sim and is actually the Milky Way.
Right.
This game has more to do, like from a standpoint of things to like open world, because you know, I don't know, a lot of Elite Dangerous is exploration more than anything, and then like credit grinding all the time, which you don't need to do. Like in No Man's Sky, once you get your first ship, you don't even need to necessarily buy another one. I mean, you can make do with a smaller ship for a while.
Right.
You can just upgrade your inventory slots as you travel around, but there's so many things that get handed to you in that game anyway as time goes on, and some of it's just luck and you know what kind of system you find next. But there's a lot of potential to be a lot better.
Right. So I've repaired my ship. I may want to just really quickly see if I can do my multi-tool
Yeah,
and
make sure you get
upgrade
the-
it.
And try to find the. I think it will guide you through it at some point soon. But there is also the terrain modification tool blueprint that it'll ask you to put in there. That's relatively important because you need that in order to go on, like to dig down. You also need that to gather minerals like from deposits, so like copper. When you see those huge resource deposits that are just like laying in the ground, remember how it used to be before
Yeah.
you had to laser everything?
Yeah.
Now you don't do that. So like copper and all those like good materials, you use that terrain modification tool to get them. And there's buried treasure. So if you go to like a relic site,
Mhm.
you'll see this thing that's like half, like it looks like it's been buried over by like old school like relics and stuff. And what will happen is there'll be a bunch of treasure chests underneath the ground, and each one has like a key, and then
Mhm.
there's a main big like reliquary that you put all the keys into, and then a lot of times it's like you can get an item that you can sell at the trader for like 14 million credits.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's yeah. There's a lot. There's so much to do, but a lot. It's not a steep learning curve. It's just once you get accustomed to how everything works, and the beginning there will pretty much guide you all the way to, well, first of all, the Atlas path, which is the journey to the center of the galaxy. But not just that, it's relatively going to walk you all the way to the warp drive and make you warp to another system. Like it's going to show you like what you need to do for the, or like at least tell you vaguely, like, hey, build a warp drive. Okay, you need antimatter.
Right.
then
Right.
It'll get you to that point. But the good thing is, like, when you play with other people, no matter who you play with, if they're in another galaxy and you join off of them, your save will still continue. So when you pick it up, like, you're not going to leave your system indefinitely. So when you join me, you end up playing with me in my system, or if I join you, I play in your system. But then when you leave and go back to single player by yourself, with the first option, then you go back to the system you were in before. But yet you still
Right.
bring everything that you did in the other one.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So this way, instead of having to like travel around, because you could literally, like for you, for me, where you started last time, that would have required you to not only have to jump probably about 200 systems, because I had to jump, I think it was 14 jumps to get to an Atlas station, which then teleported me to the other galaxy. There's like multiple galaxies. So I ended up getting teleported, I think, to another. Either it was like the really far side of that first galaxy or another galaxy altogether. But that's what happens in the game. Like if you follow the Atlas path, there's all these little clues and stuff, and eventually it walks you towards this main quest, which ultimately starts you over in another galaxy. And it's kind of like the point of it is like the infinite universe. There is no,
Right.
yeah, like that's like your character, the traveler, and that's what it's kind of all about. Let's see, this bookmark for TeamSpeak, I have this saved. I didn't register an email. Why does it want you to register emails now?
I think because it wants to do. There's a whole TeamSpeak now, like a login that if you go on any device, you can have like the servers that you've saved under your login. Your login is your email and your password. You set that up, and then once you have that set up, it'll just save it. Then you can put in your individual servers that you may, if you belong to 3 or 4 different servers, then it just saves them. Right. It's nice not having to put them in on every single. Like if you have like with me, I have my Mac and my PC. I don't have to keep typing them in. If I want to go on my iPad, I don't need to type it there. It's just all in one spot.
Okay.
It's no way as robust.
No, yeah. The TeamSpeak doesn't use as much resources, so if it's like you're just using it for chatting, or for talking, it's better. There is better voice quality in TeamSpeak, but I still prefer the ability to, like right now, like I can hop between multiple channels and talk to people in their text.
Right.
And still talk here, whereas in like TeamSpeak can't, obviously you can't do that.
Right. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is with Op and TeamSpeak.
He just, I think he got turned off from Discord when his Turkish friends were making him use it all the time a long time ago.
Oh.
So at that point, I think he's just like, yeah, I'm not using it. I don't know. And he's relatively set in his ways anyway when it comes to most things, so it's hard to break him of certain habits when it comes to stuff like that. That's probably what it is. I always ask him, it just says he doesn't like the interface, but I don't see what's wrong with the interface. Nothing. It's like Slack. If you've used Slack at work or anything, it's literally the same thing.
Do you know how to make chromatic metal?
Yeah, chromatic metal is there's a recipe on there too. It's God, what the hell? Why am I forgetting all this?
I don't think it shows up in the.
Oh yeah, no, chromatic metal. Yeah, I'm stupid. Why am I not thinking about this? It's that requires the refinery. So to make chromatic metal, this is where you'll need to get good minerals. So like go find like a copper deposit and mine that, because you will require carbon. You'll need the refinery, carbon, and then you'll have to put that said mineral in there. So you could put copper, cadmium, emerald, iridium, or any of those, emerald, any of those. So basically just put like in copper is like the easiest to find right now, so you could just get a bunch of copper.
I found copper that looked like a big streak of it on the ground, or a big rock of it on the ground, but I'm not sure how I could what you call it though. Hold on.
Mine it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that second part of the multi-tool. So you need to use that. That's what I was talking about before. So you have to have that terrain modification piece.
I don't even have it as an option though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to acquire it. So, why is it asking for? What is it asking you to chromatic metal for? For what? What
I'm
piece?
I'm trying to make on the multi tool. I'm trying to make the bolt caster.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that right now. You can just use the mining beam for the moment to shoot things if you needed to. I would save your chromatic metal, or well, you're gonna need it anyway for other stuff soon. So, or initially, I mean, you can do it anytime, but once you get your ship going, go to or have it follow the main mission up until the point where like the warp drive stuff. You should be able to get that terrain mod. Let me see when you get that terrain modification tool.
How about pungium? Pugnium.
That that is you get that from killing sentinels more than anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there's other ways to find it, but it's rare. Like there'll be like deposits of it on some planets, but the only way to just get it like by default is killing robotics, which are like the sentinels and stuff.
And I probably don't have the gun to do that.
I mean, you could shoot the regular flying ones for a little bit with the beam laser. It'll kill them, but once the other ones comes, you're gonna have to run away.
Could I get in my ship and hide, or will they come after me in there?
They'll come after you. They can even go to space now.
Oh, great.
So what you do is, yeah, so and they fly. So what will happen is you have like a wanted level of 4 on the planet. Then you take off, fly away, and you'll have like 1 wanted level in space, and then it will literally keep hunting you and hunting you. And if you're far from the space station, you're kind of screwed because you can't jump. Like they'll pull you out of warp and keep fighting you. So the only thing you can do is just keep running and running and running until it goes into where it says sentinel searching, and then just stay hidden from them until they can't find. Like don't shoot anything, don't mine anything, just hide for the 30 seconds or 60 seconds it is until they disappear, de-aggro,
Okay.
and then you're good. So like you can go around like shoot a couple of them, run away, and they usually won't find. But reinforcements come quick. They definitely have buffed them a lot. There is also things that you will see at abandoned buildings that look like derelicts, like from aliens. And
Right.
there's whispering eggs in there, and humming eggs. And in some of those eggs are actual aliens that will attack you, and they are difficult. There's a huge swarm of blueprint, but I at some point you will get it along the path like of doing your stuff before it even like has you leave the system. Like as you follow that introductory quest, it will give you like it's gonna tell you go to the space station and all that stuff. So as you go around and you talk to the NPCs, there's ones that sell blueprints. You can always buy it from them too.
Right. All right. Well, I'm flying.
Yeah, I would like fly around, or maybe just go to the station, see if you get it from there. I'm trying to remember where you get it, 'cause some stuff is kind of random, so I'm not entirely sure. But the station does sell blueprints.
So how do I get out of the system?
What to leave that solar system?
Oh, I just did it.
Or you meant just leaving the planet, right?
I left the planet.
Yeah, just fly straight up into the. It's seamless. It's like doing taking off in Horizons from a moon. Except it's not as obviously it's not as realistic.
It says I have an incoming message.
Yeah, press X and go to your messages. It's a little like graph bar thing. It's gonna tell you what. It's probably somebody telling you something for the Atlas path.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Where do I see my fuel?
Tap. If look in your Starship, you'll see your thruster fuel with the bar there.
Where is it? I'm sorry.
If you press tab and go over to Starship, you can see your fuel. Or if you go first person, you can also see your fuel consumption.
Is that
as
the
well.
pulse engine? Energy?
Yeah. Yep.
So how do I see some asteroids, so how do I,
Just shoot them with your pulse rifle or any gun that you have on that ship. Just shoot the rocks, the asteroids until you find tritium.
I'm getting
And
silver.
That's the fuel. Silver's fine too. You can always just sell that or hold on to it for stuff. There'll be tritium in there. It's just random. There's no way to know which asteroid has what, unfortunately, unless you see a special looking asteroid, looks like a crystal, then that'll be like a special resource. But the other ones don't have any particular. And some asteroids will have a secondary resource, so like you'll see like, oh, you got silver, but then you'll see a pop up for like tritium or something.
I see tritium.
Yeah, there you go. I would just always make sure to have at least enough of that to sustain a full tank, because you don't want to run out of fuel. Because when you warp around planets, but some planets are far apart too, they can eat up a lot of fuel.
Will it automatically convert, or do I have to make it?
Just put it into there. So what you do is just the same thing, like tab, and just put it on. You don't have to make anything with that. You just press tab, go to the Starship, pulse engine, and click it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. And it'll automatically take from that. Oh, did you go offline? My channel was hosting and then
No, I'm on.
Oh, that's weird. I have you on my auto host list, so like when I'm offline, it auto hosts. Like I have a list of people, like you know, who's online and such. It like automatically hosts people, which is this cool feature.
Yeah.
This way the channel's like never like not like offline. I'll probably end up playing a little bit more later too, before everybody wants to play Tarkov. I can't do Tarkov alone. I have to go with a group. It's too. I can't. I can't. It's too difficult.
Right. So I'm thrusting toward this ringed planet, and I'm not going to hit anything, right? If I'm just going at this hyperspace kind of pace.
No, you'll be fine. Once you enter atmosphere, it'll bring you down to a slower speed, and then you can just pull back on the thruster with S. Just do that and slow it all the way down if you want. But no, you won't crash into the surface. No.
Pretty flat planet.
What kind of planet was it? If you scan it on the way, so it'll actually tell you what resources.
It did. It did. I forgot what it said though.
Oh. And it'll tell you what kind of planet to expect it is.
Could I thrust on the planet to move faster around?
Yeah. Yeah, just hold shift. What you want to do, like, let's say something's on the planet, it says it's like 14 minutes away. The best thing to do is either fly really high in the atmosphere, or just go like a little bit to space where you still see kind of like the curvature of the planet, and then just dive down. Cause the higher you are in the atmosphere, the better the speed you can go. But if you're just like wanting to scour the surface to look around for like a nice spot to like maybe look and see what's around, or like maybe look for buildings and stuff, then yeah, I just fly it low. This way the textures load. There's still a pretty good amount of popping in the game though, so when you're flying around, like unless you're going super slow, there's still gonna be some popping. Most animals and stuff you won't see unless you're landed. Unless they're huge, then you'll see them, but usually the tiny stuff you don't see. And those ships that you see flying around aren't just like static. I mean, they are, but they aren't. So you can actually shoot those ships down if you wanted to, but
Oh,
go
really?
get a bounty on it. Yeah. But you can attack them and take their stuff. Same thing with freighters. If you ever go to space and all of a sudden you hear everything warping in and there's a bunch of freighters that warp in, you could either help them if they're under attack, or you can some of them you can land on,
Right.
and buy them. And you can also, they have pods that have storage pods on the side. You can shoot for like the good resources and just take them and then run.
There's a space station here.
Yeah, I would dock up at the space station. Take a look around, get used to it. All the stations look the same mostly on the inside. Like, so the one side is going to be the Galactic Trade Terminal, and there'll be a bunch of random NPCs doing things there. You can talk to them, learn the language, you can trade with them or whatever, increase your reputation. There's mission vendors on that side too. Then on the other side, there is vendors to buy stuff. There is an appearance thing at the end. It's like, it looks like a little, it's like relatively noisy. You'll know when you get close to it. It's like a little circle pad at the end. There's a little terminal.
Right.
And you just step on that. You can modify your appearance, change your whole thing, change your entire look for third person. And then you can buy blueprints with the nanites, which you get from doing scans when you're on planet, like finding, looking at animals, flora, fauna, and stuff like that, and rocks. And scanning is good, especially if you end up getting an upgraded scanner, which I would recommend doing earlier than later, because you do get a lot of credits for scans. So, like right now, I have one that gives me a big increase when I find animals, especially rare ones. And there's occasion, like times when I'm getting like 250,000 credits from just one scan.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, you don't hit anything when you're going really fast, huh?
No, you'll be alright. It literally just drags you straight into the hole too. Of the yeah, it's not like Elite where you really have to truly fly into the docking port. It just takes you in by like automatic.
It's still saying it's like 12 minutes away.
What, the station?
Yeah.
Oh, then press spacebar and go into hyperspace and you can get to it faster. Or hold spacebar rather until it takes you to hyper faster than light.
Sure.
It'll bring you right to it. If you collide with it, when you see it getting close, it'll stop once you come close to it.
Yeah, 30 seconds then.
Yep.
I'm out of fuel.
Oh God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. I think the way it works, the pulse drive runs out of fuel. You can still fly in space, but you can't go to warp speed, which means you can get stuck, so you'd have to fly around just fine. I think that's the way it works. I don't think you can get stranded in space, because that would be pretty bad. But I know obviously, as you've seen when you have to build the ship, you can definitely get stranded on the planet. I've seen that happen before. That's actually happened to a few people and they were on a bad planet that didn't have the resources they need, and they got stuck, and that was a wrap. Yeah. That's why I always keep just a little bit extra what my ship needs with me, just in case I forget, or if I'm like walking around too long. Because you can also summon your ship, so you can walk far and then summon your ship to you, so you don't have to walk back to it.
Right. Oh, that's cool. That
fuel.
Oh, and he lands himself, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not Elite when it comes to that. But they are adding VR mode eventually, which should be interesting. I can't believe they just did such a good job redeeming themselves. The game used to be terrible. I didn't even want to play it. Like, now I kind of like think about it. Like, I feel like playing it. Like, I don't even just play it just for strike. I play it offline all the time. I just been taking my time with it because it's not one of those games that has any ending. You know, it's all open sandbox, so it's, you know, you just make what you want of it, really.
Right.
I just find it's like a therapeutic game, you know. So when you don't feel like playing all the, you know, battle royales or like high competitive games and stuff, it's one of those games that's just like, okay, this is a nice game to just relax. Kind of like how Elite, you know, is too, where it's like, okay, we're just gonna go fly around,
Right.
and do things.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go make dinner and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna end the stream too.
All right, I'll be back. I'm in both. Well, obviously, I'm always on Discord, but usually a tag away. But I'm also in the TeamSpeak too, so if everybody gets on later, I want to try to get like, see if we can get all like 4 or 5 of us playing.
I'll play tonight.
Yeah, because I'm off the next couple of days. So.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right. See ya.
Bye bye. Well, thanks everyone for being patient with me. If you're watching this after the fact or while you were watching, thank you ahead of time. It's a pretty fun game. I think they did pretty well. It's harder than what I remember from playing on the PlayStation version. I was probably trying to pay too much attention to what I was doing and not talking enough, but hopefully if you're thinking about playing or if you're thinking about buying the game, you'll see what this is all about, and maybe not go through the same trouble I did trying to figure out how to get this get the ship off the ground. So again, everyone, as always, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll be on Tarkov tonight, so hopefully see you then. Take care.